Hello, welcome to the Weekend WindUp. My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted. As you know, here at the Weekend WindUp, we weave in some ends, we wind up some yarn, we chat with our friends. Sometimes we play games, sometimes we open mail, and sometimes we make things. So I hope you're up for a little bit of that, and I want to thank you all for coming and joining in tonight, and I look forward to spending some time with you. Now, when I came in here to get ready for the live tonight, I saw a very sweet message from my friend Carrie at Jetton Carrie, and it says, "Hi Mara, I know it's Friday night when I'm leaving this comment, but I wanted to pop in and say how happy it makes me to see this live for Sunday. Your light and fun self has been missed." Oh, well, I was only gone for like a week, but I do appreciate that sweet message and just want to thank you for leaving that. And who else is here? We have Samantha. Hello, Samantha. Samantha says, "Hi, Mara," and that she is working on her cottagecore mosaic blanket and granny square blanket and butterfly mosaic blanket and boggy creek blanket. Well, which one is currently in your hands? Were you, I think the other night at the movie night, you were working on something that you were using black yarn for. Is that your granny square blanket? There's Angela. Hello. Good to see you. And there's my friend Sandrine. Hello. She says, "Hey, y'all. Hey, let me play this for you, my friend. Long time no see." Hey, girl. Hey. My purple friend. How are you? It's good to see you. How's the weather? And let me see. We've got Samantha saying hi to Sandrine. And there's Lacey Lavender. She says, "Shalom, everyone. Hello, it's good to see you." And Carrie is back. There she is. Hi. And Angela says, "Hi, Ms. Samantha Stewart." And there's Suzanne. Hello, Suzanne. It's good to see you. Carrie Peterson. Hello. She says, "Hi, Mara," and everyone in the chat. And there's Jessie, our crafty gypsy. Hello, Mara and friends. Bridget, hello, and a happy birthday one day late. You know, I don't know if you saw my live yesterday morning, Bridget, but I did play a little birthday song for you. And if you don't mind, I'd like to play a birthday song for you and anyone else that might be celebrating their birthday. I have actually a couple. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play you two. Okay, here you go. And this one too. Happy birthday to you. May all your wishes come true. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. And many, 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 many more. Love you. It was good to hang out with you at your birthday live yesterday. It was so much fun, and I hope that you had an amazing birthday spent with friends. And Lacey Lavender, welcome back. Lacey, I'm going to play this for you. And I also see that a couple people may have member milestones, so we're going to play that too. So let me play this. Welcome back to Lacey Lavender. This is for you. Brandon says, "Good evening, Mara, and everyone in the chat. I got my package and it was perfect." Oh, good. Yay. I'm glad your package arrived. I noticed that there was one package that was supposed to be delivered yesterday of the 10 packages that I mailed. no, I mailed 8 packages. And so there was one that had to still be delivered. So hopefully that got delivered yesterday. And then I did mail out like 11 cards. And so some of you may still be getting those cards in the mail. Anyway, I'm glad you got it. All right. Sunita, hello. She says, hi, before I doze off, love you. Aw, I love you too. I've been thinking about you. And Samantha says it's her Boggy Creek blanket that she's working on. And Sunita has been a member for 12 months. And Sandra Carlton, Scandalous, has been a member for 11 months. Thank you so much, you guys, for continuing to be inspired artisans. Let me play this for you. So I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Okay, so and Unique Amazing Stripe says, we love you, Mara. Aw, thank you. And Angela says, I'll be lurking from the hospital bed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, why are you in the hospital bed, Angela? Please let us know. Yes, I'm just going to tap through a couple messages here. There's Don Laval. Hi. Oh, no exclamation point. Just weather, space, and then you could put your city or you could put your zip code. Ah, hello, Ladybug Taffy. Hey, Taffy, hang around. We've got a special little make that we're going to do tonight in your honor. And here, I'll even show it to you. Okay, ready? You guys, okay, look. We're going to make something that you can hold in your hand just like this. And this is how most people do hold them, actually. But we're going to spend a little time making one of these little guys in honor of our friend Ladybug Taffy. And we've even got some optional googly eyes here. No googly eyes required, but if you have a little bit of red yarn, a little bit of black yarn, really that's all you need. If you have a couple little black beads, you could use those too. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Oh no, Angela says I have several very bad bacteria. Oh my goodness. Hello to the Bud Files. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Bud File says, hello peoples. Ah, Lacey says mine was on Friday. It was your birthday. Oh, well, good. That birthday message was for you. Okay, no exclamation point for the weather. So if you want your weather, just go ahead and type in weather followed by a space and then your zip code, or weather followed by a space and your city, state. Sometimes different countries work. So good luck with that. You can also type in yogi to get a mindfulness quote. Hello, Joji. Happy New Year to you too. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. If you haven't already, please go check out Joji. She's got a fun channel. Lots of karaoke on there. I love it. And dancing. She says, good to see you. Thank you so much. Yes, and Unique Amazing Stripe says, I am glad I saw your birthday party yesterday, Bridget. Yeah. That was fun. All right, there we go. And Samantha has done her weather. Weather for Fort Collins is partly cloudy and 27. Woo! Looks like the Mishi raid has come on in. And thank you so much, Mishi, for the raid. I'd like to welcome in all the raiders. Thank you so much for coming over from Mishi's channel and for spending some time with me tonight. People are greeting one another. There's Mandy. Hello, Mandy. It looks like the weather in Boise is cloudy and 36 degrees. So you got a bit of a chill. My goodness. And the weather for Lone Oak, we've got mostly cloudy and 34 degrees. Angela says, I have several very bad bacterial infections. I'll be going home hopefully tomorrow. Fingers crossed, and I am sorry to hear that. Yeah, Joji is saying hello to everyone. And yeah, for those of you like that would like to, please go type in the word mindful, MINDFUL, and that will drop your channel so that we can all go over and check you out. I really love it if Joji would type in mindful, and then you guys can go over and check out her channel, and then anybody else that types it. Taffy says, hey girl, hey to Drini. There we go. Hopefully we get that weather. I see that Sandrine typed it again. Too Old to Care Nancy says, Mishi Raid and Sally Stevens, welcome in. The weather for Tuscaloosa is cloudy and 46 degrees. So that's not too bad. A little bit of winds, not just very light winds. And Joji says, feel better, Angela. People greeting one another. There's our Vicky Oodles. Hello, Oodles and Caboodles of Crafts. She says, hi, Mara, Mishi Raid. We've got Laureen Reed. Hello, good to see you. And our Heidi, Pawsolutely Yarntastic. Heidi, I love that name. Noe, good evening. Noe makes things with yarn. And we've got Deborah Lindgren, Regina Layfield. Hello, good to see you guys. Now, Unique Amazing Stripe says, perfect timing, Mara. I love it. She even took a trip, to the local yarn store to learn how to M1 and stranded knitting. You took your little Unique Amazing Stripes. Very fun. There's Dawn P. Hello, Mima D. She says, hello, all you beautiful people. And there's Bonnie Bunting. There's Mr. Yarndall, and Oodles and Caboodles of Crafts are members for 5 months and for 10 months. Thank you so much for continuing to be inspired artisans. It looks like I probably have some other ones here too. Krista, member for 3 months. Mr. Yarndall, 10 months. Vicky. And then Lacey's gifted a couple of memberships. So let me play this to welcome in new members as well as the member milestone. Thank you guys for continuing to be members. I really do appreciate it. Let me play these for you. Well, first of all, play this, and thank you to our Scangela Sandra for making this for me. And let me play this for Lacey Lavender. And for those with member milestones, this is for you. Sorry, wrong one. Right as I clicked it, I realized I clicked the wrong one. This is for those of you with member milestones. I just love the little gnomes hugging. All right. And if you are here listening from your Zen garden, I want to welcome into all the silent listeners and those that might be catching this on replay. Thank you so much. And this is for you. And that member milestone video also was for Tie-Dye and Dawn, member for 7 months. Thank you so much for continuing to be a member. And speaking of replay, our people might be watching on the replay. When you guys are done, if you could come back and leave a comment. I have a few weeks of videos, but I am going to go back and I'm going to kind of consolidate some of the comments on my past videos and put everybody who has, made a comment onto a wheel and draw winners. So I would encourage you to go back and put some comments on my past videos as well as tonight's live after it's done. No special words required, just a little comment that says, hey, I stopped by to say hello. It's very much appreciated. All right, let me see if I can find where I might have been. Okay. Yes, so there's Tracy Huber. Hello. She says Mishi Raid. And Samantha is greeting Dawn and Jerry. And there is our air lover Margie. Hello. It's good to see you. And Pebbles Pico says, hello, everyone. Spreading joy, love, and happiness. I love that so much. People are greeting one another. And Heidi says, how are you tonight? Mandy Longvine says, hello to everybody. There's CC Angel. Hello. Hey, did you get it? Were you happy? Did you like it? You love it? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad everybody got their packages. It was so fun. I felt it's a little bit of a belated Christmas, but just to let you know that during that Christmas break, I was spending time making little stuffies and making hats and just creating stickers. And I hope that you guys liked everything that came to you. It was really fun. So much fun. Yes. Don Fredlin says, Mishi Raid, hi Mara and all, happy Sunday. And yes, little Carrie says, Sandra, be a lurkin'. Mr. Yarndall says, hello, Mara. Well, hello. I'm going to try to scroll down through some of the hellos. We've got Debbie Graybert saying, hello, it's good to see you. People greeting one another. That's where Lacey Lavender gifted a couple of memberships. Thank you so much. There's Fiber Jazz Rebecca. Hello. She says, Mishi Raid. Dawn P says, I can't stay, but wanted to stop by and leave a thumb. Spent the day with the grandkids and I'm beat. Yeah, I bet. Okay, there, Tie-Dye and Dawn says, Mad Hatter Mishi Raid. Mr. Yarndall is doing his greetings. Jetton, Tie-Dye and Dawn. There's Cynthia Nugs. Nugs, good to see you. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I had so much fun at movie night. I was talking to Mr. Mindful, though. I'm like, we do seriously need faster internet, like, oh. But anyway, so much fun. Dawn says hi to all in chat. I love it. People greeting one another, and I really appreciate that. Yeah. Tracy says, get well soon to Angela. And yes, my sentiments too. Everybody is wishing her well. Yes. Wait Park weather, we've got clear and -2 degrees. Oh, it's frigid cold. Oh my goodness. Yes. Mr. Yarndall says all the people are here. Oh, it looks like Sandrine was gifted membership. Thank you so much. It's helpful when I figure out, because it doesn't show me on the StreamYard side who was gifted the membership. So I am so glad. Congratulations and welcome back, Sandrine. And let's see. There's Demetra. Hello to the Naked Snail. Good to see you. Cute ladybug. And Taffy says, "Aw." Hello to Sandra Essie. Good to see you. Mandy Longbine says, "Hi, Mara and chat." What size hook? Well, whatever size hook goes with your red yarn. But so I've got some Smooth Move microfiber here, which is a 4-weight, and I'm going to just use an H hook. So yeah, I think an H hook is or like if you're using a 4-weight, an H hook is fine. If you want to use a smaller hook, that's fine too. Mm-hmm. Yes, and Regina Layfield says, "Thank you, Lacey Lavender, for the membership." Yeah, thank you. Everybody's praying for Angela and her recovery, definitely. And hello to Kimberly Outerson. Welcome in. And Bonnie Bunting says, "My birthday was the 9th. Well, I hope that you heard the happy birthday. If I need to, I'll play happy birthday again a little bit later. All right. All right. Here we go. A mindfulness quote for Samantha. "In every loop, find a moment of mindfulness and joy." And Sunita says, "Awesome. I'll catch the replay and make one tomorrow." Cool. Thank you so much. Yes. Well, you know what? Here you go. So you can use lace weight yarn. You can use, bulky yarn, whatever you want to do. Just find, if you use bigger yarn, it's going to come out bigger. If you use 4-weight yarn, it's going to be about 2.5, 3 inches, about 2 inches wide by maybe 2.5 inches long. Just a cute little bug to go like maybe on a little flower. So I'll show you guys the flowers that I was making this weekend too. But yeah, I thought this one is going to be, it's made with a bunch of puff stitches. So anyway, get your puff stitch fingers ready. But yeah, so yeah, whatever size you want. If you want it to be small, grab some size 10 crochet thread and a steel hook. If you want it to be bigger, then get bigger yarn. So really, it's up to you. You can make it with any weight yarn. It's all to your prerogative. And I'm going to skip over some of the weather so that I could try to catch up with the chat a little bit. I'm quite behind, but hello to Roberta and yes, Samantha saying Mishi raid. And again, thank you to all the raiders. So we have the weather for Cynthia's Joyful Creations in Newberry. 30 degrees. Ooh, yeah. So did you get some more snow and ice? I know that you were getting snow and ice on Friday. And the weather for Fond du Lac, we've got cloudy and 21 degrees. My weather currently says 41. So we have 41 degrees here in the Portland metro area. And here is a mindfulness quote for Sandrine, I believe. It was "Through crochet, we learn to appreciate the small details that make up the bigger picture of life." Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yes. Oh, wait a second. Cloudy with a temperature of 85 degrees. There we go. Amarang Timur. We've got summer weather. Yeah. I like it. Deborah Richardson says, "Hi, Mara and everyone." Regina says, "My weather is always wrong." Oh, goodness. Yes. And people have typed the word mindful. Please make sure to go by and check out their channels. Pick them up. Support one another. Throw a little yarn gently at the door. Tracy Huber. So yeah, I appreciate that. You guys love the item behind me. Oh, yep, this was made by Marie Chavez. This is a beautiful oversized shawl. This is the back side that you're seeing here. It's in a beautiful peacock color, beautiful peacock blue. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's really nice. Weather for Oklahoma City, clear and 33 degrees. Jeez. There's Krista's channel. And Zoila says, Mishi Raid. Hi, Mara and everyone in the chat. A blanket hello. Putting mom to bed. BRB. Please remember the thumbs up, please. I'm going to leave that there for a second. Welcome, Zoila. It's good to see you. There's Mona. Hello, Mona. Hey, Mona, are you going live tonight? Let me know. Maybe I can get a minute to redirect over to you. Mona, sifting some soil. She says, hello, everyone in the chat. And there's Heidi's channel. Go over and check her out and pick her up. Aww. So sweet. So, hey, I made a little cousin. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Unique Amazing Stripes, she is, you know, she represents the zebra. Sorry, I couldn't think. So like her little mascot, Unique Amazing Stripes, means the zebra. And so for her prize, I did make her a little zebra, and I used her favorite, you know, color. But I made her little zebra a cousin. So let me show you. Show little cousin. So basically, this is what her zebra looks like, but with white and teal stripes, right? So this is, well, we did like Hank, Buck. I don't know. Sandra is lurking, but she was helping me to name this little guy. Isn't he cute? This is a no-sew amigurumi pattern that I picked up from Etsy. But there is a little sewing required. Like you kind of have to sew the ears on, and you have to sew this little thing on, and technically you crochet this on, but anyway, you don't have to sew the head or the body or the little nubby limbs. But anyway, yeah, so this is, I don't know, I think Buck, Hank, what else did we say? Oh, Cheval, Cheval, Cheveux, yeah. Joined the Amy family up there. Deborah Lindgren, hello. People greeting one another. Thank you for doing that. There's Matt. Hello. He says, what's up, Mara? Good to see you. Yes. And Samantha, when she dropped her channel, she is asking if you could help with watch hours. And that would be really great if you guys could go over. Hopefully you've got a playlist there, Samantha, that people can help by watching. Ah, thank you, Krista. She says she loves the ladybug. All right, Roberta. People are greeting one another. I'm trying not to miss anybody as I scroll down, and I get, maybe I'm getting closer, maybe not. No, I'm like 12 minutes behind. And Matt says that he is working on a blanket, so he'll be in and out. And Dawn Laval says that she's throwing yarn in windows. Yep, they're open windows. No, nothing's being broken. Oh, good. I'm glad you received your bag. I'm glad you got it. Congratulations. Let's see. Hello, Carrie the Yarny Elephant still awake. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. There's Mishi. Thank you for the raid, Mishi. Appreciate it. There's Matt's channel. Please go over and check him out, pick him up. And Fiber Jazz. So they've got the combo channel, the Rock and Crocheter, and Fiber Jazz Rebecca. Yay! People greeting one another. Thank you for doing that. I'm going to scroll down. There's Terry Crafty. Hello. She's part of the Mishi Raid. Yeah. Yes. You know, and speaking of movie night, everybody, you got to check it out. So right now on movie night on Cynthia's Joyful Creations channel, we're finishing up Anne with an E, and there's a few more episodes, 4 more episodes that we have left of the 3rd season of Anne with an E, but it's so much fun. It's like trivia night. Watch the show and come in and answer questions, and she serves up lots of refreshments, and it is just fun. Now, if those of you in the spirit of competition, I really enjoy, you know, I try not, I mean, like, I'm trying not to be competitive, but that's just who I am. I'm just a little bit competitive, as you guys know. But anyway, it's fun. It's just mostly with games. Like, I'm not like competitive in a negative way, if you will. It's just like I love games. So when it comes to like playing cards or playing board games or trivia, I love it. I love that kind of thing. So anyway, come on over on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern and check out movie night. Comes on at 4 o'clock for me Pacific time. Mishi says, blanket, hello, and hug. She's cleaning all the yarny goodness. So yeah, she was showing lots of goodies tonight. Okay, scrolling down. Thanks everybody for greeting one another. Samantha says, I really enjoyed movie night, Cynthia, with you and Todd. There's Thrifty Crocheter Rachel. Hello, good to see you. The ice and snow have stopped and it's all gone. Oh, wow, that fast, huh? Aw, Carrie's been a member for 13 months. I'm not sure if you were here for the member milestone video, so I'm going to go ahead and play that again for you. And I see that Arrow Lover Margie became a member, and I want to thank you for doing that. Let me play this for you. Welcome or welcome back to the Mindful Makers. Thank you so much. Love it. All right. My chat always jumps way down. Let's see. I'm not sure. Oh, Samantha did a mindfulness quote, and her quote is, crochet is a gentle reminder that even the most complex patterns can be broken down into simple, manageable steps. Okay, guys, you know, I'm super, super excited. I have a special guest tonight. I didn't want to say anything until she got here, and she just arrived. And so I'm going to welcome her up and then continue. Let me play this for her to welcome her in.
Hello! If you guys have seen me on here before, I've came on here a number of times, but I'm Mara's daughter, Isabel. I'm just here to hang out
Oh.
and spend some time with my mom and with you guys too. So I'm happy to be
Oh,
here.
thanks for coming in, hon. I was still greeting people. I'm like,
Busy live. How many people are on here right
yeah,
now?
there's about 68 people or so. So,
Well, thanks for hanging out with us. That makes me so
yeah.
excited.
Yeah. For those of people that may not have met you, why don't you just give a brief,
Yeah,
where are you?
I
Who
am
are
currently
you?
I'm down in Eugene. I go to school at University of Oregon. I am in my 5th year studying human phys and chemistry here. I'm happy to be home. I didn't always go to school here, and I like being in the general area, at least, of my mom, and being a little closer than a couple plane rides. So, yeah.
Right.
I think I used to go to Northern Arizona, and that was a couple plane rides. So, Mom, how are you doing?
Good, good. So much better. So much better. Yeah. Um, I
Did
don't,
they
there
did,
may be people here who don't know, but this past Wednesday, I had a second cataract surgery in my right eye. So I'm still recovering from that and recovering from doing a facial medical treatment for precancerous skin cells, but my skin is doing really great. So
That's
yeah,
amazing. She
yeah.
uh she went through a little bit of hell the past couple weeks. If anyone here doesn't know, you look beautiful. Your skin looks much better than the
Uh,
last time. It's like it's healing quick, but skin does do that, thankfully. So it's one of the
yeah.
many benefits, right?
Yeah.
Fast, rapidly repairs itself. Pretty cool how that works. What have you been doing? You said you've just been greeting people so far?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be scrolling down, trying to catch up. I showed a little bit. Was gonna work on making this little
Oh, that's
cutie
cute. Little ladybug.
today. So
Yep.
for people that want to be hanging out and making this little guy, I've got the camera ready to make that. But
That's funny you pull that up because I was with Jasmine. Jasmine's my best friend. She was with me at work today and she was looking at tattoos and she pulled up like 7 tattoos with ladybugs. So it's really ironic that you pulled that up. I was like, where did this come from? I didn't know you wanted a ladybug tattoo that badly. It was kind of funny. It's very cute and very dainty little guy.
great.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna click on this, let you know. Great, Mona. I will do my best to get over there and turn the live on so that it redirects over to your channel. Mona from Sifting Some Soil and More. She will be going live at 9 o'clock Pacific time, I believe, after my live ends.
Double feature. That sounds like a good time.
Yes. Okay. I'm scrolling down.
Thank you for so many hellos, by the way. I'm just seeing that a lot of people have said hi to me. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, yeah. Feel free to read out any comments. I'm going to try to catch up, but I'm
Yeah.
way behind. I'm about 10 minutes behind right now.
Unique, amazing stripes. I do not crochet as well. I wanted my mom to teach me when I was home for Christmas, and we didn't get around to it. I'd really like to. I'm trying to get involved with more stuff that doesn't involve a screen very badly. So I
Yeah.
think it'd be fun to have something, and I think it'd be really cool if she could teach me as well. I think it'd be fun to pass that down, especially because we all know how talented she is. So she is a
Aw.
fantastic person to learn from.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh yes, I was before you got here. I showed this little guy. Did I show him to you?
No, I like that. That's so cute. Who is this?
This is either Buck or Hank or I don't know.
Cute. I like Buck.
Cheval.
What about Buck Hank? As like
Buck
first Buck and Hank.
Buck Henry because
I like
Henry
Buck Henry. I like Buck Henry better. I don't know.
Henry the horse, Hank the
Cute.
horse or Henry the horse.
I don't know if we have any LaCroix drinkers in the audience, but if you guys haven't tried this limoncello flavor of LaCroix, this is very good. I don't normally I will open up sparkling waters and drink like maybe a third of them before I stop drinking them. This is the only flavor I've ever drank where I'll finish the whole thing. It's very good. I like it because it satisfies the urge for like a sweet beverage because it comes out of a can. But
Yeah.
it's a little healthier for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and hello to Rhonda Tingle, who's here.
Or
And
Hank got bucked from Air Lover. That's funny. Hank got
Hank.
bucked. Pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I'm all open to name suggestions. Oh yeah, well mine. So Sally is saying that's the cutest zebra, but that he's a horse or a pony or whatever. But I made a zebra, a little one just like it, a zebra for unique, amazing stripes. Hopefully you don't mind, but I'm Faith Louise, or sorry, but I'm going to go ahead and show a quick picture of that little cutie. I got to scroll back a few. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's very cute.
Yeah. There's a little unique, amazing stripe. So I just said cousin to Hank.
Cute. I like that.
Yeah. He's a little bit cute. All right. Come back over here.
Fiber Jazz Rebecca asked if ladybugs are a thing in Oregon. I don't think it's necessarily an Oregon thing. I just thought it was very ironic that my best friend and then my mom brought up ladybugs in the same day. I haven't. Just funny how that works. I'll tell Jasmine it's a sign. She was gonna hop on the live stream, but she had to go home and do some laundry.
Oh,
I was like, oh, that'd be really fun if we were all here, but she couldn't be here.
Oh yeah, it would have been nice to say hi.
But she said next time she wants to join. So we'll save a spot. Stick around. Keep watching my mom's live streams. You can meet my best. I don't think that's all very enticing for you guys, but Zonky is a real thing. It's funny, Terry. I like that. Zonky.
Oh, that's great. I love this joke. Why did the kid cross the playground? To get to the other slide.
That's funny. Am I able to add comments in? Is that something I can do?
Yeah, I think at the bottom it says chat and then you should be able to, down at the bottom right of your screen, there should be a thing where it says post a comment.
It says join the chat. Well, I'm saying,
click on that. You can do that. Just do.
But I don't need to comment. I meant, can I put the comment up on the live stream?
Oh, no, I don't think you can.
Oh, that's okay.
I wish you could, but we don't have you set up as an administrative kind of a person.
Not that serious. It's okay.
I love it. Well, there's RG. She says belated Mishi raid. Hope all are well. And Janice Urfer is here. Hello. Samantha says, good night, Mara. Well, good night. It's time for your bed. That was a little while ago. I'm not sure if she's still here.
She might be in bed at this point.
And let's see. Scrolling down. There's Kelly. I bring it every day. Hello. And Margie says, do you play cribbage? No. It's got a game with dice, right? And you move things around, just like dice and no.
You don't play cribbage. Yeah, no.
I don't. Whoops. But I do like I like dice games, that I played
Yahtzee.
Bunko for so many years and I love playing. Oh yeah, I love playing Yahtzee and Bunko. I love dice. I collect dice.
My mom was a part of a Bunko group with me growing up. I want to say every month she would play with this group of people and they would rotate houses and win some money. And I even had the pleasure of joining in once I got a little bit older and less obnoxious. I was allowed to join in, which was very big for me. Big moments when I was old enough to join the ladies Bunko group. But that was some good times. A lot of good times. We should do that. We should do a Bunko night. Bring some of your friends over.
I was actually thinking about how it would be really neat to have a group of people get together for Bunko. So I may have to plan something.
Because it's so fun. I don't know if people know how Bunko works, and correct me if I'm wrong. There's a series of tables, and if you win, it's kind of like a bracket almost. You have a winner's table, and you have some mid-tier ones and the loser's table. And you're in teams of 2. You're rolling dice. I can't explain to you what you're rolling for, but when you lose, you move up down the tables, and when you win, you move up the tables, I think, right?
Yeah, you're totally getting it. I love it. I love listening to you explain how it works.
It's very fun. It's very
all right.
fun.
If you guys have a dice emoji on your phone, or if you can pull up a dice emoji, put a dice emoji if you have played Bunko before, or give me a thumbs up if you've played Bunko before.
Did you see my nails, Mom? Like my nails.
Ooh, pretty.
Are they pretty?
Pretty pink.
Right? I got a lot of compliments on them today. They're very click-clacky, and they're a good length, so they're not bothersome.
Yeah. I was actually thinking, when you talked about how you wanted to learn to crochet, and I was thinking, those nails might get a little bit in the way, but they're not so long that I don't think they will be that bad. I think you could do it. Like if you could hold a pencil, then if you could hold a pencil.
I asked the nail tech, I was like, I need my hands to be functional. Like I need to be able to use my hands. Yeah. Oh, someone said they're acrylic. No, they're Gel-X nails. So it's kind of like it's very similar though. I like it better because there's less fumes involved. Acrylic, you have to like wet it down, and it's a lot of sanding, and Gel-X are kind of like preformed nails. And then they like gel adhere it to it. Like they're preformed. They put the nail down, then they like UV cure it on. So it's a little bit less abrasive too, a lot less sanding.
Oh, wow.
Acrylics, they scrape the hell out of your nails, and then you have like, it ruins your nails for the next 3 months. But these feel a little bit less damaging than acrylics. They're probably terrible though in their own right. So it's fine.
Oh, wow. I made it down where people are greeting you. Everybody's saying hi, Isabel. Oh, and they spelled your name right.
Yes, that's very important to me. So if you spelled it wrong, I will not take it personally, but I do really appreciate the spelling. Thank you very much.
Yeah. She has her dad to thank for the spelling of her name, because I was going to spell it Isabel.
I tell people this all the time, that my name was an error on the birth certificate. I'm like, imagine all the cute little trinketies things I would have had that would have been spelled correctly. Because I was named after my great aunt Isabel. Correct.
No, yes. Great grandmother.
Great grandmother. I thought she
great
was a
grandmother. Yes. Now the funny thing is, in fact, I took a picture anyway, I always thought that my grandmother's name was spelled Isabel, the Portuguese way, because, she wasn't born in Portugal, but her parents were born in Portugal, but she was born in Hawaii before Hawaii became a state. And I always thought that her name was spelled Isabel, Isabel. And so when my husband filled out Isabel's birth certificate and he spelled it Isabelle, I was like, is that how you're going to spell it? Like I looked at the form and I was like, okay, we'll go with it. I was going to spell it Isabel, but we'll go with it. And
that's never not going to be funny.
No, literally 22 years later, almost, my aunt passed away, her great aunt passed away. And when I went to her funeral, my great aunt was buried very close to where my grandparents are buried. And I went over to visit their grave, and my grandmother's name was spelled Isabelle on the tombstone. Yes. Did I forget to tell you that?
No, you did it. So it was a happy accident.
I was just going to say exactly that. Like I would have actually spelled it wrong if I had filled out your birth certificate.
There were no mistakes made. And I love my name so much. So yeah, I'm glad it's spelled like that. I think it worked out okay in the end.
Yeah. So anyway, so Maisie is saying, nice to meet you, Isabel. And everybody's saying hello.
Thank you, guys. I'm so happy to be here.
And Angela's saying that the snow is melted in Pioneer, Tennessee, but it's supposed to return. I hope I'll be home before the snow returns. Yeah, I hope that you get home too before then. But look, Carrie says, hi, Isabel.
Hey, Carrie. How's it going?
Goodness, bless your heart, Mara. Oh, what? Because of the name thing? I'm not sure. Sending. Oh, because of the skin. I must have gotten to that point where I was talking about my cataract surgery and my healing from my skin. And yeah. Well, then the funny thing is tomorrow, and it may get moved because there may have been a delay in shipping. Tomorrow I'm supposed to start phase 3 of Invisalign. And I'm like,
you didn't mention that.
Oh my gosh, phase 3 of Invisalign tomorrow. It's like everything from the neck up.
Crazy. You're going, yeah. It's a mommy makeover for sure.
It is. Cynthia says, so sweet mother-daughter relationship. Aww. And then little Carrie, you've met her. She says hi.
Hi.
There's the ladybugs being an Oregon thing. And right, no, not really.
Like not any more than anywhere else, I would say. No more than anywhere else.
Yeah, little Carrie says, Carrie, you're still awake, girl. I'm amazed. That's funny. Yes, and Lacey Lavender says, nice to meet you. Oh, now anybody who misspelled it is going to correct it. No big deal. It's all good. It's all good. My name gets misspelled all the time.
Which is funny because it's 4 letters. How do you mess that up? Like,
well, no, it's fine. Like some people do Maria. Some people, add a U in there. Some people even just think it's Mary. They'll just change it to whatever, or Marie.
Mara,
I get it a lot.
Her name is Mara Marie, so it's not terribly far off. Actually, if they do that.
Yes, and Arrow Lover Margie says that you're on your next school break. I can teach you.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah. And little Carrie says it would be so cool if you crocheted, Isabel.
I agree. My best friend also crochets from high school, and she crocheted my cat a very cute sweater. I sent you a picture of that, right? Of the sweater.
Yes, it just looks like the tiniest little.
It's so funny. I came home because I left my cat at home when I came home for Christmas. My roommate was home, so she was perfectly fine in case anyone was wondering. But I just spoke it into existence.
Oh, there she is. There's the grand kitty.
Talking about you. You want to say hello? Oh, this is my kitty, Callie.
And yes, you guys can, members, you can do the catitude emoji, and that is my grand kitty. If you want to toss some.
I was talking about your sweater here. I put it on her and she seemed shocked. She didn't move. Like she didn't move.
I bet.
She just sat there with a look of distaste until I took it off, and she ran in circles. You ran in circles, didn't you?
Yeah, she really is a beautiful kitty.
She's perfect. Yeah.
And it was funny because it took Isabel a long time to convince us to allow Callie to come home, and she got to come home here for the first time on Thanksgiving for a few nights, and it was actually pretty cool to have her here. But Mr. Mindful is allergic to cats, and so she had to be kind of confined to a specific area of the house, and but I was actually thinking she was going to come home at Christmas, and she didn't. So I missed her.
I know. It's just so funny to hear you say that. It's so funny to hear you say that. I ended up leaving her at home because my roommate stayed home for like all of winter break, and it felt really selfish of me to uproot Callie when she does not like being transported, and she would be confined to my bedroom the whole time. So if none of my roommates were home, the better option would have been to bring her with me. But the best option for her in this instance was to leave her here and to let her be in her space where she can free roam. And I have a pretty large apartment, so she has lots of room to run around and hang out and stuff. It's so funny she hopped up in that moment. That was perfect.
Karen says zonkey, a real thing. A zebra donkey, a zonkey. I could call, he's colored more like a horse or a donkey.
Zonkey could be kind of funny, though.
Zonkey could be kind of funny because he is more than one color, right? That's Zonkey. Cute, Terry.
It's also very unique. It has a good ring to it. Comes off the tongue nicely. Zonkey.
Yeah, Zonkey. Zonkey. Yeah. I like it. That is cute. Hello, Lydia. Good to see you. Let me scroll down. A coworker friend from Oregon was an avid ladybug collector too. Oh, wow. Yeah, so Fiber Jazz Rebecca is down in California, in like the Sacramento area, I think, like Northern California, not Southern
So
California.
you're safe. And also, if any viewers here have been affected by the LA wildfires, I hope you're all doing very well. And I know there's been a lot of turmoil, so I hope that you're safe and everyone is doing okay right now.
Yeah. Actually, I made a little musical thing. It's kind of like a way for me to express my like my heartfelt prayers and sincerity to like the people who are going through losses with the fire or experiencing some other kind of loss in their life right now. And so I'm going to take a moment to just play that for you guys. This new video. If you have something going on in your life, you're experiencing something difficult, this is for you. If I can find where I put it. Here we go.
Well, that's very sweet.
Just a little something, I can't do much, but
You can do what you can, though. That's all you can do.
Oh, right. Cribbage is the peg thing. No dice, just cards and a board with pegs. I'm sorry. I know a lot of games, but apparently not that one.
I would have thought it was dice too, to be fully honest with you. You're fine. Yay! Bunko group.
We had prizes. Oh yeah, we did money. Now
there
when
were prizes though, sometimes though, right?
Yeah. So like when Isabel was in school at Catholic school, we had a big auction every year. And so every year I usually would donate 2 parties to the auction. And the first was a ladies' brunch and bunko. And so people paid to come to this. And so I would serve a whole bunch of food and drinks. And then they would win prizes. And I also gave out door prizes. So there was that. And then the other party I did was the mother-daughter craft day. Yeah,
Which was
mother-daughter.
I remember that.
Mother-daughter crafting. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But in my monthly group, each time we went, we paid $5. And so there was 12 of us typically, and there would be $60. And then they would kind of divide that into most wins and most losses, most bunkos, and 50-50.
I miss Renee. Every time I hear most losses, I think of Renee. Yeah. I feel like she consistently got that though, right? Or she
I don't know. I mean, we all took turns being most wins or most losses.
That's fair. Maybe I'm disparaging her good name, and I'll take that back.
Okay, Margie, I'm not sure I get that. 15 to
Sandra, I just saw your comment about losing your mother-in-law today. I hope you're doing okay. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's I'm sorry about that.
That was actually one of the things that inspired that video today. So, oops, 24, B4. Let's see, just scrolling down. Ariel Lover says, I give up. I'm not typing it right. Oh, and Unique Amazing Stripe said she sent information about cribbage. Oh, look, there we go. There's some dice. Those are good ones. Those are nice dice. That's a good little emoji. Janice has never never played bunco.
Never too late to try. Never too late to try.
Her daughters have nails like that too.
Mm-hmm. They make me feel
we got some bunco thumbs up. Mom did on Tuesday nights, bunco. Ours was the first Thursday. Mm-hmm. And actually that group is still going. But,
it is? So good.
Yeah, I've subbed for them a couple of times, but kind of after the pandemic, you know, we don't say the C word, but after the pandemic,
don't let a virus have that much power.
Oh, I know. It's kind of a YouTube thing, so we don't.
Is it really?
Oh. Yeah.
I love
anyway, rated G channel, and we usually just say either C or whatever. But we played online. We did Zoom bunco for a while. And it was kind of neat.
Breakout rooms for the different tables?
No, we didn't do breakout rooms. We just all rolled. It was just like a frenzy. Everybody rolled, and we would keep track of our points. And it was kind of on an honor system, you know. And we rolled, and we kept track of our points. And then when somebody got a bunco, they would say bunco. Or if they got 21 points, they would say, they would say game. And then we would still keep track of, who had the most wins and losses and stuff. But it was just all for fun. We didn't put money in at that time. It was just something to get together because of being, cooped in the house. And
crazy to think about that being 5 years ago. Can we talk about that for a second? How has it been 5 years since that happened?
I know.
So much has happened in the past 5 years.
Yeah.
I graduated high school. I'm about to graduate college. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know. Time really flew by.
I agree. I know. I'm talking to the Zoom friends. I would really love to play, like get a group together and totally just play like online or in Zoom or something.
Fun if you did breakout rooms. Like if you found a way to make the table, because I think part of what's so fun is like you have the losers table, you have the winners table. And I think it'd be fun if you did breakout rooms of some kind to kind of make it feel like you're in as close to the real thing as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be cool, in my opinion. But it also, I don't run Zooms regularly. That's more.
Well, yeah, but the thing is if you do a breakout room, then you won't know because there's somebody who's in control of that. Mm-hmm. Not everybody. You can't just I guess you could leave the breakout room.
You congregate back together after every round. You congregate back together, then you get redistributed.
That seems like a lot of work. I think. I don't know. It's just better. We can meet in person now. We should just do it. We just do.
Better because you can physically. It's so much better in person.
It is a lot better, but that's where Yahtzee comes in. Then each person can kind of take a turn and then tell you what they selected on their Yahtzee scorecard and stuff. And that would be fun.
True. I agree.
Yeah. Oh, and little Carrie wants to know if you have to soak them off your nails and yeah.
I mean, probably, but I don't want to think about that part right now. I don't want to think about the annoying removal process of the nails. I'm hoping I can. I have a couple jobs. I'm hoping I can afford enough to maintain having them because I really like having my nails done. They make me feel very pretty.
Yeah,
but who knows? They're also not a necessity, and I'm trying to be a responsible adult. So
yeah.
I'm 23. I need to be responsible now.
My granddaughter Izzy's name is actually Isabeau, and everyone always misspells it as well.
I haven't heard Isabeau. Was that cute? Interesting. Doodles and caboodles is cute. Remember the kitten caboodle makeup containers? Off topic.
Oh yeah,
those were so popular for a while. Like the nice thick, chunky plastic containers.
Yes. Hi Mara, beautiful host. My phone is on. Oh, do not disturb for family is all asleep. I'll catch the replay. I miss saying hello to you. She's probably gone. That was like 15 minutes ago. I'm going to have to scroll down, close my eyes and cringe.
You're on to catch up.
been a member for 9 months. I know I've been on an hour and I haven't gotten to my little ladybug.
I know, right?
Everybody have your red yarn ready and make a magic ring, or, you know, do the thing. A magic ring is best for this. So hopefully y'all know how to make a magic ring.
I can't join you. So if anyone else can't make a magic ring, I'm with you in solidarity. I don't even know what that means. So it's okay.
Well, I'll show you in a minute. I'll pull up the camera. I'm going to scroll down and try to catch up here a bit. Isabel was my great-grandma's name. Her great-grandma's too, Krista.
I sense a trend here. It's a superior name for sure. An oldie and a goodie.
And I know little Carrie says, oh, I'm almost done with my Invisalign. I know. Well, when I went back in, was it early December or November? I can't remember. They were like, yeah, it's not quite where we want it yet with my lower teeth. And so more work to be done. The price we pay for beauty, I tell ya.
Yeah, I know, right? There's also functional purposes though. Like having an inline palate aids in breathing and chewing. It can stop teeth grinding. For teeth, it's a little more than just cosmetic, I feel like.
Yeah. Me too. Yes, and she says that her first name gets misspelled. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, there's Sandra out of the bushes. Yeah, the college here has a crochet and knit club. Maybe your college has one as well.
I don't doubt it. I'm actually the founding member of a club myself right now. It's called the Blossom Empowerment Project. We're seeking to increase access for menstrual products and personal hygiene products for the general population of Eugene. Within the university, there's a lot of free resources for students. Like I take all the free tampons I can get from school, to be fully honest with you, as many as I possibly can. However, we have a really large homeless population here in Eugene. We have a lot of access, I guess they have a lot of access towards resources for free food. So generally if you ask someone on the street what they need, food is not necessarily the first thing they say. A lot of the times it's socks and like personal hygiene products. So we're hoping to raise money and create care packages with like blankets, socks, specifically menstrual products, and hand them out to the homeless population here, as well as create online resources for education about just women's health in general. Like some people, a lot of guys, I am on a college campus. Some people don't understand female anatomy or what's happening during menstruation or different reproductive diseases or things that just make women's life specifically harder. So I'm really excited, and we're in the final stages of being approved for club approval with U of O. So I'm really excited. It's going to be really cool. I'm
sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. I did not mean to make you cry, Sandra. You might be thinking a Yahtzee, LOL, or trouble. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, left, right, center is so much fun. I have that game too. That's a fun game. Left, right, center is a game where you get like little chips, little blue chips or something, and you roll the dice, and then depending on like left, right, or center comes up, you have to move a chip to the left, to the right, or into the center pot.
Okay.
And so it's kind of fun. You have to have at least 3, if not 4 people to play it to make it more fun. But I think you start out with like 5 chips, and your goal is to be the last one with a chip, because then the last one with a chip gets the pot, of chips.
Oh, I think I've played this before. This sounds very familiar. Okay.
Yeah, left, right, center. That's really fun. Really a lot of fun. It's cribbage lingo. Oh, the numbers that she typed above, the 15 to 24, whatever, it's cribbage lingo. Gotcha. Oh yeah, and see, that's partly why I did it, because I know sometimes when we're in the chat and we're having fun and we're laughing and we're doing jokes, and there are people that are going through a hard time, and I want them to know that they're validated, that that I really do care. And like, even though we're playing other joyful videos, or, we're laughing, that we're in solidarity with you. We feel you. We're together. And that's the nice thing about being here, is being able to chat amongst friends and, really hang out together with a great group of people who.
It's a community.
Yes, it's a lovely community. So anyway.
I've seen how it's changed your life. I feel like I've seen my mom become so much happier, and I know she's found a lot of joy with this community. So thank you. It's given her a really good outlet to not only express herself with crochet, but also in other ways too. I mean, this is not just crochet that we're doing right now, obviously, right?
Yeah,
but
right.
There's so much community here. So that's really cool.
Yes. And to answer your question, yes, we could play bunco.
Hell yeah.
Zoom. Everybody just needs to have 3 dice. So you need to make sure you have 3 dice so that you can roll your dice, and that would be fun.
You do have some cool dice. You mentioned collecting them. She does. She has this little wooden jar full of very cute, colorful dice.
It's like a wood bowl.
Yes, with like the lid on it. With like
wood bowl, and it has a lid. Mm-hmm.
We love trinkety things. I know I got this from her. We love cute, kitschy little things, and dice fall into that umbrella of like little tiny cute things that we like. That falls into the umbrella for sure.
There we go. And Rebecca says, many of us are self-taught. You have a great mentor with your mom and this yarn community. Yes. Oh, Farkle is fun too. I've played Farkle. And what is there's Farkle? There was something like train.
I have no idea.
Tenzi. We're going to talk about all the dice games now.
Tenzi is fun. I remember that one. That one's fun. Yeah.
Never played bunco, but I have played cribbage and backgammon. Backgammon is the one I was thinking of I was mixing up cribbage and backgammon. Because backgammon does have dice. Kristen F says, hi, Mara and everyone. What was that?
I don't know if I played backgammon before. I've heard of it, but I don't recall having played it. You know what I've been playing a lot more is chess. When I go, there's this one bar in the college town area, and the tables have like chess boards built into them. So like they have the squares. You can go get the pieces, and me and my best friend will just sit down and play chess. It's so fun. I'm not very good at it. Like I can play, I can hold my own, but I'm not the most offensive player. So I end up just guarding my pieces and then slowly getting them whittled away.
I know. I don't know like I could kind of play chess, but I wouldn't be able. I can't think moves ahead. Like I can't think 3 moves ahead, or I don't have a strategy for a path to checkmate.
I'm not good at that. I'm good at building up a good defense, and then that's where I lose it, because then I get too nitpicky. I'm like, I don't want to lose my horse, and then I lose all of my pieces. So it's fine. I'll get better. I used to be better when I was a kid, but
oh yeah, Margie says it would be fun to play on Zoom. She's done. I've done on Zoom, but for doctor appointments, yeah, I know Zoom. Zoom, it would be fun. Just get people together so that way you can really see each other and hear each other. Yeah, games are fun. Oh, mahjong, yeah, I had a really cool mahjong set.
You did. I remember that. I feel like I've seen you with that.
I think I probably still have it, unless Renee forced me to donate it.
I hope not, but who knows? We'll have to look upstairs at some point.
I knew what you meant, Margie. Poor Margie. She's on the struggle bus for typing today.
Happens the best.
I totally get it. Game night sounds fun. Yay! Let's have a game night. Woo! Just take time to move among the rooms. Yes, right. Like in breakout rooms, I think it would be a lot to move people into rooms, and I don't know. But yeah.
If you built a good enough system, or like a way of doing it, maybe not. But who knows?
Yeah. I'm not that good at Zoom to figure that out.
That's fair. I mean, all you could do is when you go back, I think you can switch from breakout room to breakout room. I think that's possible.
I think it's just about if you let people move around, there could be a specific breakout room for like table 1, table 2, table 3, and then you just move people, or like, but then people can just be like, yeah, it would
If they
seem to me it'd
private
be really cool.
messaged a host and said, I was a part of the winning group, I was a part of the losing group or whatever, or like, and then you could like redistribute it out. Like if you had people message you from within their breakout groups as the host, then you
Oh,
could keep the
wow.
separation of whatever is what I'm thinking would make
Right.
sense.
That sounds a little complicated, but I don't think we could play as many games like as we normally play.
Well, you could do less rounds, sure.
Yeah,
It's
you'd
also
have to
on
do
Zoom,
less
so
rounds.
you wouldn't want to. Since it's on Zoom, I feel like you would kind of maybe after like 3 or 4 rounds, you could like call it there, and that's already a lot in and of itself.
Yay! Done with the fringe. All that's left is the last row of trim on the bottom edge of my shawl. Well, congratulations, you've almost got a finished object. Lacey Lavender says, I think Isabel is a pretty name.
I agree.
Vicky Oodle says, so I'm going to call it a night. Take care, everyone. It was great to meet you, Isabel.
You as well. I'm sure she's gone at this point, but it was nice to meet her as well.
I know. I'm trying. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I beg to differ. They don't have me. Oh, Taffy, because she's the ladybug queen.
Cute.
Yeah, I beg to differ. They don't have me in other states.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Hey, Zach. Good to see you. Zach is one of our friends up in Canada.
Oh. What province?
I think he's in Ontario.
Did you hear? I don't know which Canadian. I think this might have been a joke, but they talked about Washington, Oregon, and California becoming a part of like a Canadian province or something like that. I don't know if you saw that. I thought it was kind of funny that someone in the Canadian government said something about like if you don't want to be a part of the US anymore, then you could become a Canadian province. And I think that'd be kind of fun. Free healthcare for all. Now, are there issues with that in some capacity? Sure, but I do believe healthcare. So I think that sounds fun. I don't care.
She says, yay for you being such a well-spoken woman. That's
Thank
right.
you.
Yes, I taught my kids, I tried to have them speak for themselves. Like I really, I really was like, it was important to me. When we went to restaurants, I would be like, okay, I want you guys to be able to order your food. And it was funny because the server would come up and always ask us what they were going to have. And I was like, well, they'll tell you, you know.
And I would, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've always been a pretty good public speaker. Like from the time that I was pretty young, I've been pretty okay at it, I would say. Spoke at my aunt's wedding back in the day. I think I did okay for that. It was so long ago now. I think I did good.
Yeah. Says we have a similar organization with female products. If I find the organizations, I'll send the information to your mom. Maybe it can help to see what has worked in other urban areas.
Absolutely.
That would be cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Our plan right now is to just build care packages and just distribute them out. Like if we see people and just give them if they're looking to receive that. But there are some dangers that are associated with that as well. So we're trying to figure out what the best strategy for helping people is. So that'd be great.
Oh, thank you guys. They're like, Mara's a sweet lady. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I used to have Farkle on my old phone, says Zach. Oh, cool. I played Farkle with children at the CDC as it helps with math skills. It's true. It does. You do have to do some, mathing. Nobody plays backgammon in my area. I haven't played backgammon in years. Oh, there we go. Hey, Mona's for game night too. Okay, we gotta
we should do this.
Coordinate this. We gotta coordinate it because you have, like I said, you have to be kind of together, All aboard. Woo. Oh, and Sally Stephen has been a member for 3 months. Thank you so much for continuing to be a member. I am tired, so time to say bye for now. Kindness matters. Oh, yes. Thank you, Sally. So true. When I was a teenager, I played by myself. When I played in tournaments, I would win. Hey, very good, Mona.
Okay, I see you.
That's cool with the backgammon. Awesome. And Cynthia says, I love backgammon. I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool, Carrie. I'm just not sure if I can make it, but I'll have to let you guys know. Now that my eye surgery has, taken place a month earlier than anticipated, maybe I can make it. Oh, thank you so much. My goodness.
Was your surgery earlier than expected? I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah, I had it scheduled for February 12th. Okay. And then they contacted me on January 2nd and said that they had a cancellation and would I be interested to move up to this Wednesday, the 8th. So I talked with your dad and he said, yeah, let's go for it. So I was very excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
Clearer vision sooner. Woohoo!
And yes, I was correct that Zach is in Ontario. And hey, Chandler. Hello, Chandler. It's good to see you. Long time no see. Well, anyway, let me play a thank you for Fiber Jazz Rebecca. Thank you so much for your kind super chat. That was amazing.
Too, with your chat.
Wow. And that doesn't even express enough. Thank you so much for your kind support. I really do appreciate that. And Laura's Block Ministries is here. Hello. I hope I didn't miss anybody when my chat jumped down, but I really do have to catch up here. You can buy it at Amazon and do it yourself, Isabel. I'm not sure what she was referring to there.
Probably my nails, I'm assuming.
That's true.
There's another thing about you can buy the polish on Amazon. I know you can. I'm not good at it. And the cost of the materials would go to waste for sure. I've tried to do my own nails a number of times, but there's something about getting it done that's just it's so therapeutic.
Yeah, I have like the UV light and I bought some of the gel polish and she's borrowed some of that before. Oh, I got like the dipping powders also. So those are acrylic powders, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I think it's an acrylic type of powder, I think, in some capacity.
Yeah. Anyway, wow, I made it to the bottom of chat. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I'm going to, I was going to open this up real quick. It's some little happy mail that I got from Dee's Creative Hands. Whoops. Sorry for all the noise and crinkling, but I'm going to show this to you real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and start making the, ooh, so pretty. Make the little ladybug for you guys. What? Oh my gosh, Matt, you and Rebecca, geez.
Thank you guys so much for supporting my mom's channel. That's so kind.
Oh, thank you so much. Let me play this for you.
That was very cute.
I was just finishing up my tea, like putting my cup down. Yes, thank you so much. I'm going to play one more thing. Thank you so much for your kind support. Thank you. Thanks so much. Okay, so I got these mini skeins from Dee. I got 2 sets of them. They're pretty similar. Oh, there's some other little goodie in there too. These are 5 minis, 87 yards each of a fingering weight yarn. It's 75% superwash merino. This one is 20% nylon and 5% stellina, hand dyed by Dee and Mark.
Those are beautiful.
Oh, look at that. So pretty.
Very pretty.
Oh, I love this is like some browns and
Oh, I like that one. That one's fun.
yeah.
Very earthy.
Yeah, some of these blues, very pretty blue.
Whoa. I like, Mom, is there enough to make a scarf out of that?
I've got 2 of them.
Because that's like my favorite shade of blue right now, and I would
But
kill for a scarf.
87 and 87 is all, it's not enough to make a scarf, but I could make a little. That's really not enough to make.
What
But
if
I
you did that with white?
probably have something similar up here.
I'm calling dibs on the blue. Blue. People tell me I look good in royal blue, so when I see that color of blue, I snatch it real quick.
Okay. Anyway, I'm sure I have a, you know, very similar stuff to that. So I could make a hat or something or a scarf.
I'm in a scarf era right now. I've been wearing scarves almost every day.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
So anyway, I got 2 of them and they're pretty similar in terms of their color.
Are they like a random bundle? Is it kind of like a random thing, or did you pick the colors within them?
Well, no, she put them together and it kind of the intention was that there would be like one rainbow skein, like one skein that has a bunch of colors of the rainbow in it. And then the rest is like colors from that.
And are they hand dyed?
Like the purple, the blue, the, like gold and yellows.
That's so cool. I like that concept.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're watching the video right now, but very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if Dee is here tonight, but speaking of Dee from Dee's Creative Hands, I'm actually going to be on her channel, chatting in her yarn room with her on Thursday. And that I believe is at 4 p.m. Pacific or 3. Oh my goodness. Just go to her channel, go to Dee's Creative Hands channel. Maybe one of my mods can drop her channel link for me. And, anyway, so I'm going to be visiting with her on Thursday and it'll be fun. So you guys should hopefully come and check it out. Yeah. So Maisie was saying, what about a cowl? With 160 or 174 yards is really not going to go very far. I don't think, it might make a headband.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
That's so sad. That's okay.
But there's plenty of blues up there, and either the next time you're home we can find something.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, so okay, let me share this other camera.
Let's say this might be a good time for me to segue off because I need to get some
stuff to do. Yeah,
I do, unfortunately, but I did want to have on for a good
having you. Thanks for coming and chatting. I really appreciate it. Absolutely. And don't worry, those people that are waiting to do a ladybug, 30 minutes should be fine. 30 minutes is plenty of time. Okay. All right. I love you, hon. Thank you so much for coming.
I love you so much. Thank you all for having me. I hope you have such a great night and stick around to watch the ladybug tutorial. I love you. Bye, Mom.
Bye. All right. Yeah, I'm going to make that screen a little bit big here. Swap it out. Whoopsie. That did not work. Okay, let me swap. Going to try to swap. There we go, so that you guys have a bigger view. And yes, everybody, thank you for being so kind to my daughter and welcoming her in. It was fun, a nice conversation. You just never know what we're going to talk about when she pops in for a visit. And I'm sure she will come again and visit sometime again in the near future. So, Zach, we'll see you later. Thank you so much. Also in my package from Dee was a little baggie with a couple of stitch markers in it. Got this one that's got a really cool elephant on it. And this one here. Yeah, very fun. Okay, let me put these right here. Oh, wait, I'll put them back in their little cute little bag. All right, so I did get another one started. But so you're going to make 2 of these, and then they get stitched together. When I made this little guy here, I started with a magic ring and I made the I actually strung the beads onto the yarn before I got started. But this time I think what I'm going to do is make it without putting the beads on. Well, actually, I could ask you guys, what do you think I should do? Do it this way? You want to see where I just kind of strung the beads on? Or would you rather me put the beads on at the end? Because you can make the ladybug and then you can sew on little beads. Not all ladybugs have spots, so I could do it without. Good night, Matt. Thank you again. Thanks so much. Let me know what you think. I'm going to get started with with this red yarn. Like I said, I'm using Smooth Move by Yarn Bee. This is a microfiber yarn. It's a 4-weight. It's a light 4-weight. And I just have an H hook. Ah, yes, there you go. Black pony beads. So I'll show you that you make your magic ring. That's kind of how I do it. Not wanting to cooperate with me. Do you have your magic ring? Get it ready. So you can do your puffs one of 2 ways. It depends on how big you want to make it. You can do either yarning over and pulling up a loop 3 times or 4 times. So that's 1, 2, 3. So you've got quite a few loops on your hook here. Thank you, Laura, for dropping Dee's channel for me. I appreciate that. Then you yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook, okay? And then lock it down with a chain 1, okay? It's not going to look super pretty until you get a couple of them going on here. I don't like the way that looks. Hold on. Oh, goodness. With this, I kind of had to make the circle a little bit smaller just so I could grip it like this, but then I'll have to make it a little bit bigger to fit all the puff stitches in. And Lacey Lavender says, I don't like the magic ring. I find it awkward to start. I like mine like bod. I start mine like bod. Oh yeah, with like a chain 2. It's just a lot of puff stitches to put in there. So anyway, all right, good night to anybody that's leaving. Thanks so much for coming. Okay, so I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Okay, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through all the loops, and then lock it down with your chain 1. Oops, my yarn just fell to the floor. Of course it did. All right. You're going to repeat that 9 more times because you want 10 puff stitches. That's 2 and 3. Yarn over, pull through all. Okay, yarn over. I'm going to do this kind of fast, but hopefully by a few of the stitches, you'll get the idea. Yarn over, pull up a loop. That's 2 and 3. Yarn over, pull through all the loops. Kind of need my yarn to pick it up off the floor. Okay, just repeat that again. Yarn over, pull up a loop. I kind of tug it up a little bit. 3. Okay, so I'm only doing like 3 yarn overs with this one, but with this I did 4. So they're a little bit bigger of a puff. Okay, chain 1 to lock it down. Okay, repeat that again. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pull through all the loops. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 more to go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to do one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So once you have your 10 puff stitches in your magic ring or in your chain 2 slip stitch together, then you'll kind of tighten down your loop a little bit, okay, and slip stitch to the top of your first puff. Okay. So if this was your first one, then you would fasten off your piece, okay, and make a second one. So I've already done that here, okay. You can weave in your little ends. Give me a thumbs up if you are making one of these little guys or going to make one. Don't have to perfectly get rid of the end, just kind of tuck it in a little way. Hello, Beth. Good to see you. I'm glad if you're going to make one of these little guys. Sorry it took me so long to get to it. All right. So, pardon me. Now that I'm just going to go ahead and trim these just so they're out of the way a little bit. Okay. Right now is what it looks like. This could be a button. You could make this like a little button. Stick it up on a shawl or something. Yeah. Well, and the thing is you can make one, but you can just sew them on after and tuck in the thread. You can just sew them on with a regular needle and thread. So you don't have to put the beads on until the very end. Okay. So then once I've got 2 of the little puff guys. Then I'm just going to put them wrong sides together. Hold on, I need to weave in the other end here and tighten down the so we're going to keep that yarn on the hook and just continue with it when we put them together. Just try to get it somewhere in the puff stitch. It doesn't want to feed in there, but there we go. Bella Uncinetto, hello, good to see you. You just waking up? All right, just kind of, it shouldn't come apart once we sew it together, but you know, you can weave in your ends better than I just kind of weaved mine in. And then going to put them wrong sides together. It doesn't really matter where you line them up. Yes, you're having your coffee. Good. All right. And so we've slip stitched in. I'm just going to kind of go right into the next. So just find a corresponding, go through both the loops and do a single crochet. I'm going to mark my first single crochet. You should have 20 single crochets around. So you'll go into each stitch around. Sorry, with my vision, I can't see very well post-surgery here. This yarn is a little on the splitty side. It's not being as smooth as the name would imply. Okay, there we go. But I think these cute little ladybugs, you could attach a magnet or a pin. You could also make them into a keychain. You could add antenna. You don't have to add antenna. It's entirely up to you. The other thing that I think would be really cute is if you made this into like a little heart shape. I think that would be cute. I might have to try that tomorrow or something. But when you get 10, like to the 10th stitch, then maybe you could make it almost like a little heart shaped or something. I don't know. I'll have to play around with that. But as you're putting the sides together, you could go from round to heart shape. Wouldn't that be a cute little Valentine? Anyway, so you just keep attaching it by doing your single crochets around. I'm not being as precise as I normally would be. So we won't even count because, you know, we don't want to find out that I really didn't do 20 stitches, but you should have 20 single crochets when you get around. Then when you get back to the beginning, you can either fasten off or you can swap colors to your black yarn. Let me find some black yarn real quick. There we go. We don't need very much. Yeah. So as I go to do a slip stitch, I'm going to just pull in and just change the color of yarn just like that. Make sure I have enough of a black tail here. Okay. Kind of do a slip stitch. And then what you're going to do is complete like a bobble stitch. Anyway, we're going to clip off the red yarn and do another chain one. Then yarn over and go right back into that stitch, pull up a loop, do yarn over, pull through two. Wait a minute, let's do more like a puff. So go in, pull up a loop, pull up a loop, and actually pull up a loop here. See what happens. Pull up loop. So we're going to just kind of pull up a whole bunch of loops across a few stitches. And then yarn over and pull through all of those loops and lock it down with a chain one. Just to make its little head. It should be symmetrical, like you should be a little bit more precise. I'm not sure what happened here. Let me pull that out. Maybe that was too much of a chain stitch. We're just going to pull that tighter. I think that's what happened. Okay. So yarn over, pull up a loop. I'm going to do two. Then I'm just going to do one in the center. And then I'm going to do two here. So pull up a loop, pull up a loop. Okay, so that was a total of 5 times. Yarn over, pull through all the loops. Well, maybe if you can. All right. And then lock it down with a chain one. There we go. Once the black gets kind of tied to the red and fastened off, then that will be his little head. going to leave a long enough tail here. I probably should have made it a little longer. I don't know if this is going to be long enough. And just if you make a long enough tail, then you can use that to make the little center part of your body. You know, go around it a couple of times here to secure it. And I'll tuck that other tail in this way so it looks like the body goes down both sides. Do you need to go down the middle of the body? You don't. This is just more of like the wing split, right? So you don't necessarily have to go down the body on the other side. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Not sure how I feel about it. Anyway, you could put your little googly eyes on there. A little bit of glue. You could kind of glue some googly eyes like that. And then you could take your pony beads and sew them on with just some regular thread and a needle. Just put a few on each side. And if you can make these in whatever color, they don't have to be red. You can make them orange, you can make them yellow, you can make a rainbow of ladybugs, right? And I would just say there's usually, so these are like the mini pony beads, but just like 3, you know, you can sew 3 on each side. That wasn't a black one, that was blue. Oh, goodness. Anyway, you get the idea, right? You guys want me to sew him on? This one, he's a little bit like stepped on. He's not quite as cute as my other little guy here. All right, let me put that down here. Okay, whoops. I'm just going to leave these here for a sec. And I'm going to go over to get something set up. Please listen to this for a minute while I go and take care of that. Hold on a sec. Okay, thank you for watching that video. I really do appreciate it. I am just setting up for my live to automatically redirect over to Mona at Sifting Some Soil and More. She will be going live in just about 5 minutes. And so at the end of the live, you'll automatically be redirected over there. I hope that you can at least go over and say hello and do a mindful raid over there to Mona's channel. And I have really enjoyed hanging out with you guys here. And I know this was kind of a little bit of a rushed job on the ladybug, but we'll visit that a little bit more later. And I think maybe next week we'll make one of these. Here, let me stop sharing my, oh, here, I put it right under here. Maybe next week we'll make one of these cute little flowers. This is a little sunflower that I made for a friend. I made a few of these today. And so maybe next week on my live, we'll make little back green part, little red guy. And then I made a couple that don't have faces on them, yellow and white with green. I've also got like an orange and yellow with the green on the back. So I think next week we'll also make these little fun flowers. Now you can add faces or not, but anyway, thanks again for joining me, and hopefully I will see you, you guys, in the near future and in the YouTube streets. Don't forget, on Thursday, I'll be over at Dee's Creative Hands at her live. So please make sure you go over and turn on your notifications for that. And I will see you, I'm sure, around in lots of other places this week. Guys, thank you so much. Take care. And of course, as always, be kind.